Mike Johnson has decided that today is enough and decided to adjourn the Republicans' hard work of doing absolutely nothing. Nothing says Republican like being completely in power and doing nothing with your power until waiting for this Wisconsin election for everything to go up in smoke. Listen to this.
Well, it's a very disappointing result on the floor there.
Yeah, you tried your best, and that's all that matters, Mike Johnson.
A handful of Republicans joined with all the Democrats to take down a rule. That's rarely done. It's very unfortunate.
They spent all day today arguing if Congress people... You thought I was going to say men. No chance, 2025. They spent all day today deciding to make a law saying that you're allowed to, they're debating whether you should be allowed to vote from your pajamas at home, or do you have to actually show up to work and work? These people will do anything in their power not to actually work a day in their life. It's absolutely ridiculous. Mike Johnson, go.
In this case,
Mike Johnson.
96% of House Republicans voted against proxy voting because they believe it's unconstitutional and they agree that it would open a Pandora's box. And so that's...
He dresses like Stephen Colbert. Seriously, that's a good shout out.
What we just saw. Let me just make this clear. That rule being brought down means that we can't have any further action on the floor this week. That means we will not be voting on the SAVE Act for election integrity.
There's nothing we can do. That means we can't do it.
We will not be voting on the rogue judges
we tried our best.
Attacking President Trump's agenda. We will not be taking...
He literally tried his best. I mean, he put out this statement saying a handful of Republicans just joined every Democrat to take down a rule. This means we can't take any further action on Trump's agenda. But everybody is saying that it's absolutely infuriating, like Nick Soder says. This comes after a handful of Republicans joined the Democrats about this stupid rule. And one mom shows up with her baby literally almost breastfeeding on the floor. We don't want to see that, okay? It's 2025, and we still don't want to see this. Should they be allowed to breastfeed on the floor?
And Mr. Speaker, I rise today in strong opposition to this rule, which restricts moms and dads from doing their jobs after welcoming a new child. Like so many of our colleagues, it's one of my greatest honors to...
You're step black, you can't be racist? Thank you for saying that. There's some serious Johnson there, and the biggest Johnson.
...be a mom. I have 2 little boys, a son named Davis, who's 5, and my little guy here, Sam, who's now 9 weeks old. It's also one of my greatest honors to have been elected by my constituents to represent them in Congress. And I can tell you, after being a mom here...
Hold on a second. Somebody's calling. Hello? You know what? If I can vote and I'm on my deathbed, then she can show up to work and breastfeed on the floor. Okay? The Democrats literally strolled me in while I was dead and then used my own finger to vote. Look at my eyes. Do you think I'm alive in this picture? No chance. I got somebody on the phone on the other line with me. You want to hear him? Yeah, sure. I'll talk to him. That's fine with me. Hey, it's me, Mitch. Hey, it's me, Mitch the bitch. I just want to say I'm sick of all these freaks talking about how they can't come to work on time. Look, I literally fell on the ground and decided to show up the next day to stop Donald Trump and his MAGA supporters. So if I can show up to work on time, then they can show up to work on time. It's not a big deal for me. It's me, Mr. Bitch. And I'm extra bitchy today. I'm so bitchy. Listen to this woman talking about her baby, how she can't show up. I literally fell on the ground. I've fallen multiple times. Derek O'Shea did that one song where he's like, I get knocked down, but I get up again. And I never gonna get me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Can you believe this is how my real voice sounds? Oh, God. I just think this is hilarious. How, like, you know, we literally rolled in Democrats on their deathbed. We rolled in a corpse, like Johnny just said. We freaking rolled in a corpse, and this woman is like, I have a newborn. That's nothing I can do. Bring your newborn in. Show us how pro-life you are. Go show us how pro-life you are. But they did everything they can. You know what? Show up. You know, if John Fennerman can show up in a sweatshirt, you can show up with your baby. Just saying. He's doing his